Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another of my videos. So today I'm going to give you guys the top 5 weapons in Shindo Life. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, remember hit that like button, subscribe, leave, comment if you want more. Also, I know this has been suggestions for a while now, which is the reason why I'm doing it. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to comment them below. I do read every comment and reply to them eventually. Anyways, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the weapon that is going to be at number 5 is going to be the Forged Umpire Fan and Shindai Umpire Fan. Now, the reasoning for this is because it does a ton of damage, and also if you have them stunned, it does do a lot more damage than even that. It can do upwards of like 150k off of the weapon alone if you actually stun right. Now, the reasoning for it being at number 5 is because of its combo potential, and also it's very, very useful in fights in general, simply because you can use it while you're in a fight, and it will hit people because that's a giant AoE. So I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to stun, and then I'm going to use the Umpire Fan, and I actually didn't use a stun that was long enough. But yeah, the Umpire Fan also knocks them far into the air. Now, the reason why the Shindai Umpire Fan and Forged Umpire Fan are going to be the same slot is just simply because they're basically the same weapon, but Shindai Umpire Fan does actually more damage. Now, I'm actually going to show you guys the stun now. Alright, so I'm going to try and lock her into place by using Ryan Ren's final move. So, final move, and then Umpire Guitar. And look at that. Look at the amount of damage I just did to her. And the longer they're actually stuck in that exact spot, the more damage it actually does. So that is why Forged Umpire Fan and Shindai Umpire Fan is going to be at number 5 on the list, guys. Coming in at number 4 is going to be the Ember Chi Blade and Sabaru Tanto. Now, the reason for this is because it is just extremely useful for setting up combos, and it also is extremely useful for escaping combos. So you could use them while you're actually stuck inside of a combo. It actually will stun them and set up your own combo. It also can be used for combo extending, setting up N1s, or just, just damage in general. So the reason why the Sabaru Tanto and the Ember Chi Blade are going to be in the same slot is because, as I said before, they basically do the same thing, but I believe Ember Chi Blade does a little bit more damage. But I'll show you guys what it does now. So basically, you're going to use the weapon, and they are stunned. It actually is quite a long stun. Now, Sabaru Tanto's stun, I'm pretty sure, is a little bit longer, but it actually lasts the same exact amount of time because Ember Chi Blade hits multiple times. So I'm going to show you guys like an actual combat scenario where you want to be using the Ember Chi Blade. So she's just going to attack me, and I'm going to spam the Ember Chi Blade, and I'm going to show you how it would actually work. All right, so you see I am in Dongan stun, so I Ember Chi Blade and then pull her in, and then I hit her with like Shiver Chidori, and then I just continue the combo after that. But yeah, guys, Ember Chi Blade and Saber Tanto extremely useful in combat in general, and that's why it's actually going to be in the number 4 slot. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the Umpire Guitar. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys actually expected this one to be on the list. Umpire Guitar is one of the most broken weapons in the game at the moment, to the disbelief of a lot of people watching this video probably right now. But Umpire Guitar is extremely broken. You don't even like the Umpire Guitar having it as a weapon. The Umpire Guitar itself can be a one-shot ability. Yes, you heard me. In competitive specifically, this weapon is extremely overpowered. So I'm going to show you guys an example of this now. So I'm actually not going to be moded up, and I'm going to Ryan Ren puller, and all I'm going to do is just Shiver Chidori and then Umpire Guitar. And look at this. Melted. And you could still do it like 4 more times. She just got absolutely melted, guys. Like, it's absolutely insane how much damage the Umpire Guitar actually does. And not only that, but you could actually use it to block break if you land it properly and things like that too. It is just an extremely useful weapon, and it also can hit people from long range, and you can actually set it up. It's just fun to use in general as well. I'm going to show you guys how to block break it with it now. All right, so I'm actually going to have her hold her block now, and I'm going to show you guys how to block break with it. Okay, so you see she is holding her block. You want to get set up a fair distance away, and then you use the Umpire Guitar and walk backwards. And look, you could break their block and even do more damage with Umpire Guitar. That is absolutely insane for such a long-range weapon. It's just extremely good, and that's why it's going to be at the number 3 slot, guys. Coming in at number 2 is going to be the Thread Blade and Dual Chi Toss. Now, I actually do not have Dual Chi Toss, so I cannot show you guys that. But they practically do the same exact thing, but the Dual Chi Toss is a long-range stun, and it'll stun them far away from you, and the Thread Blade just yoinks them to you. It's the exact same thing. They do the same exact thing as well. But yeah, I'm sure all you guys know how Thread Blade works. You do that, and then you can just combo after that and all that, things like that. I'm sure everyone here watching this video knows what Thread Blade does. Dual Chi Toss basically does the same exact thing, but they don't get pulled towards you. It's just practically a long-range stun. And the reason why they're going to be at number 2 is because not only are they extremely good for setting up combos, extending combos, and things like that, but the Thread Blade stun does not actually carry over with the other stuns. So you could actually stun stack with Thread Blade. Not only that, but Thread Blade and Dual Chi Toss actually locks you into place. So the abilities that do a lot of damage when they're locked into place actually work with Thread Blade and Dual Chi Toss. If you guys are confused, this is Dual Chi Rods right here, guys. Basically, it's just like you throw them at people. It's practically like a weapon. It's almost instant. It just tosses, it's auto tracking, and it stuns them. And it's just, they're extremely good weapons in general, guys. I don't feel like I really need to explain why they're so good. I feel like there's a reason why these are one of the most popular weapons in the game, guys. So for the honorable mentions, the first weapon of the honorable mentions is going to be the Bankai Blade. Now, I actually do not have the Bankai Blade, guys. It is extremely rare, and I have not spent the time getting Bankai Blade, guys. But Bankai Blade, the reason why it's actually going to be an honorable mention is because I don't feel like it's good enough in combat in general to be on this list, but it is extremely good for escaping people, escaping combos, and getting around in general. It's just an extremely useful weapon to have. The next one in the honorable mention is going to be the Shark Sword. Now, I actually do not have this weapon either, but the Shark Sword actually drains chi from people around you, and that is extremely useful for when you get low on chi, and it also impacts the person you're fighting by a lot. It also is an AoE ability, and it's extremely easy to hit the Shark Sword. Coming in at number 1, unsurprisingly to everyone watching this video, is going to be Azim Dual Senko and Shiver Tanto. They do the exact same thing. The reasoning for them being at the number 1 slot, guys, is not only is it extremely useful for escaping combos because it is instant. It is an auto dodge, guys. It's like a 1-second auto dodge. But you can actually set up combos with it. Look at this. And that will actually break their block because you actually will target behind them. It's just extremely good. It's a very, very good weapon. You can attack multiple people at the same time with it. You can escape combos, avoid combos, and just fight well in general with this weapon. I'm going to show you guys Shiver Tanto now, and I'm going to show you guys that it is the exact same thing. So first, I'm going to do this weapon. I'm going to have her M1. So I'm going to have her just start M1ing right now. So she's going to keep left clicking. And I'll show you guys the auto dodge, right? So look at this. Well, she actually didn't do it fast enough, but there is an auto dodge with that. After the attack, if they're doing an AoE ability or anything like that, it does auto dodge. Now I'm going to show you guys Shiver Tanto is the exact same thing. It just does less damage, guys. So look, you get an auto dodge, guys, and see, I did not take any damage from her auto attack, guys. It is an auto dodge, and it does the exact thing as the Zim Dual Senko. Anyways, guys, that's going to actually be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, comment more, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.